Welcome back to Cooking with Immediatos. We're back in our bistro. We got our room full of friends and guests with us tonight. We got a fun evening planned. What do you think?
First I want to say thank you to everyone that's come here tonight to support us and enjoy some good food and some great wine. Well, actually, great food and great wine. I should put that
That's
together.
it.
So
Food and
we're going to
wine.
have fun tonight. We have some cheeses from Fromage.
We got Chris. We brought Chris in. He's going to give us a little story behind the cheeses that he's paired up with Alex with a wine that she's picked for us today. And we got actually 3 courses that we're going to do. One's going to be our cheese course with a red. I'm going to do my version of our Mediterranean tortellini with a white wine, and then my brother's going to come out and do a fun little berry dish with a little bit of asti. But Alex will be able to tell you a lot more about how these things pair up and all that good stuff. So Chris, come on in, buddy, and give us a little, I guess, information on the cheeses that you've picked for us today.
Well, thanks for having me, first off.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thanks.
He's located right here on Main Street with us, just not even a half a block down.
Yeah, right across the street.
You know, hey, a cheesy guy like Chris, you gotta love it. You know what I mean?
The best part is, Tony, I'm so thankful you came up with something original. Because there's no way I haven't heard that for 14 times.
I figure, you know what? Hey.
Did you wait all day for that one?
No, hey, it just came to me. What can I say?
Wow, on the fly, I love it. All right, so the cheeses we have today, we have a French double cream, which is called Dauphinois, which is in the Brie tradition, but it's much more flavorful to me. It's almost like butter. They use a process called ultrafiltration, which takes out all of the water. So you have mostly the milk fats that are left. So it's a 60% milk fat type cheese, which is getting kind of comparable to butter. As you can see when we bring it around to you, it's very ripe, which means it's kind of oozing. To me, it's when it tastes best, because that's when you're getting all the milk solids and the flavors. Flavors start to coalesce. So you have a little petite toast, which is typically how they eat it in France. Excuse me. The other cheese that we have is a Wisconsin cheddar from a great company called Sartori, and that's actually called Monsamort.
Cheddar's always good.
Yeah, gotta love cheddar.
And Alex, why don't you come on in and tell us a little bit about the wines that you have prepared or are presenting for these 2 cheeses.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cooking with the Immediatos. I've selected Fleur de Lis, which is a red blend from Sonoma. It's actually a French-style Bordeaux blend. It's mostly Cab Franc, Cabernet, and Merlot, with a little bit of Melback in there too. So it's a fun blend that pairs perfectly with the richness, the nuttiness of the cheeses. So enjoy.
I'm going to try a little bit of this wine.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, salud. Gonna have a little taste and tell me what you think. Now this cheese has actually been compared to some of the most addictive things on the planet.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's something I can say. Don't leave it around me too long, because I'll eat the whole thing.
I'll arm wrestle you for some.
And no doubt, I'm in.
Right?
That looks like butter.
Does it look like I missed any dinners?
I'm part
Don't I
red.
know?
I really am part red.
The way you run around the restaurant, I'd say.
So what do you think? I mean,
That's
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, it's got
It
that nice
does,
kind of.
yeah.
Now take a little sip of the wine while you're doing that, and then
yes.
I mean, just let it melt on your tongue a little bit. You get a great mouthfeel.
Wow. 3 great pairings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect. And I'll tell you what, that does taste just like butter.
Doesn't it? It's got that. If you let it sort of melt on your tongue, you get this great mouthfeel, and it really the flavors, the milk solids, the butter fat just really kind of
taste
spreads.
it.
Yeah,
It's just
it's funny
and
because-
the wine, it's a real the wine aspect
nice
is real
and smooth.
meaty. Yeah, it's got a real nice flavor to it. It really complements it well.
Definitely. Well, I want to thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to be doing a lot more stuff.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks so
I'm
much.
telling you got to stop by Fromage right here on Main Street in Middletown. I'll tell you what, the selection he has in there, olive oils and all that good stuff, and breads, fresh breads on what? Daily?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah, we're
So,
open Tuesday to Sunday, and then once the holidays roll around, we'll be open on Mondays.
Holidays are right around the corner.
Yeah.
Give Chris a call. I'm sure we'll get that information on for you. But again, Chris, thanks for coming
Thanks
out.
for coming.
You
Thanks
got
for
it,
having
buddy.
me.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.
Put some of these cheeses out.
So if we could take
To the
this around, that'd be
guests.
great. Next, we're going to do our Mediterranean tortellini. I like this dish because it's a very earthy dish. We got artichokes that'd be in this dish. We have roasted peppers, and we have black olives. And as everybody knows, every one of my dishes always starts with olive oil
And garlic.
and garlic. Go figure. One of the key ingredients to this dish too is the fresh rosemary. We just picked this out of our garden out back. I like to just peel that right off. It's going to give it a nice Christmassy flavor. Garlic, you gotta love. Like I always say, you never put too much. This dish here is a very earthy dish. All those flavors will marry together. Now at the store, you can get your calamari olives, right?
Yep.
Your roasted peppers that are already probably sliced, and your
Artichokes.
artichokes. These are quartered marinated artichokes. Do you want to slice these up, these roasted peppers for me?
We'll go ahead and slice
So this is
these.
an easy, quick dish. I pair it up with tortellini just because of the fact that tortellini is a nice cheesy and it's a nice bally type of pasta that goes well with this. So what I want to do is I want to get our flame cooking here while Jen's getting that cut. This dish here, we're going to add shrimp to. A lot of people will add chicken to it. They'll add sausage to it. It's one of those things, like I said before, you can add any of the proteins you like. Those three are nice hearty ones that you can put in. Everybody, this is one of our favorite dishes here that a lot of vegetarians like because you can get it without any of the proteins, so it's a very vegetarian-friendly dish. Or some people will get this and actually add cream to it, and then it'd be a nice creamy Parmesan dish.
My favorite.
That it is. I tell you what, whenever we do any of the bridal exposure things, I do this dish with the cream, and I tell you what, by far it sells everybody. They love it.
So we do catering here as well, and this is always something at Christmas that I tell everyone. This is a surefire win-win catering dish. The garlic cream sauce with olives, the Mediterranean, the artichokes, roasted peppers, and the garlic Parmesan cream sauce, so good. And then we add chicken to it.
Now the one thing about this dish is it will cook up very quick. So with that olive oil, it can cook everything. So what I always do is I add a little bit of wine to it after I get all those flavors cooking. I also like to put the pasta in ahead of time as well so that the pasta is ready at the same time and you kind of push it all together. So what I'm going to do while that's going,
You want me to cut these artichokes?
and this, you can get these tortellinis in your grocery store, any frozen tortellini's good. All right, we got that going. She's got me a nice pile, right on in. I don't know if you guys can smell that rosemary, but there we go. Jennifer's nervous because we got a house full of people here in the bistro.
I'm back here going, can I get you
She
over
needs to drink a little bit more wine.
I am a nervous Nelly. That's my disposition. It's who I am.
So we got that cooking. I'm going to add a little bit of some sea salt. And a little bit of fresh cracked pepper to give us some flavor there. You really smell all them flavors coming together. So what I do is I get that and I like to saute that and get everything to start marrying together. And then I will add some wine to it and let that simmer. And I just let that simmer and simmer and simmer until our pasta's ready. I always say about a cup. It always depends. Like I said, you can always drink wine when you're cooking. Some wines are white wine you might have left over that you didn't finish the bottle. Don't throw it out. Set it aside. Use that wine to always cook with. It just always goes well with any dish because at that point you might not be good enough to drink, but it's always good enough to cook with to put that nice flavorful taste into any dish. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to let this simmer. We're going to let our tortellini cook. While all that's gone, we're going to go to a commercial. I'm going to bring my brother out. He's going to show us how to put this nice berry dessert together. And then we'll go back, we'll plate this up, and we'll eat. That's what we do best here at Immediato, is eat, drink, and have fun. So we'll see you when we get back.
Hi, down here at Willie Farms. I'm located on Route 13. Everybody should know where that's at, and everybody that doesn't stop here needs to start stopping here because this guy stops here nearly daily. Hi, Tony. How are you?
I'm well, Tim. How are you? Good to see you again.
And when you talk about Tony, of course, cooking with the Immediatos, and that takes place at your where?
Our bistro on Main Street in Middletown, 299. Me and my wife shop here probably, I'd say, 5, maybe 6 days out of the week. I get all of our fresh produce from here. If you look over here, Chris actually grew all these out in his fields, and we use these for different things in applications in the bistro and doing different, you know, eggplant Napoleons to the eggplant parms. I mean, you come here, you kind of get lost because there's so much to choose from.
And when you're talking about that, I'm looking at the ripe tomatoes, local grown vine tomatoes right here, and look at the size of these babies this year. And then not only mention the cooking stuff and everything, but I want people to understand produce, man. When you talk about that, you got to talk about your fruits and all that. I mean, holy cow.
It's a one-stop shop. I mean, you have, like I said, you can build your sandwiches, your vegetables, your fruits. I mean, you look around here, you kind of get a little overwhelmed because there's so much, but that's what makes it creative, because you can just start grabbing different things and create your own dishes, beans if it's fruit or vegetables.
Yeah, and it's all here. Once again, this is Willie Farms, located on Route 13. I don't care what you're looking for. If you're looking for vegetables, fruits, and produce, it's all here. Not to forget about the deli and, of course, all the plants and everything else. But I want to come down here, Tony, because I love this area down here.
It's great. I mean, you can get a little bit of everything depending on the season. There's all kinds of decor we use for the restaurant, even the house. I mean, you got everything from candles to fixtures to
very seasonal too. They set it all up, not to mention the plants and all that and everything else. Thank you for your time down here.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, Willie's Farms, once again, located on Route 13. Be sure and visit it. It's got everything. Plants, we forgot about the plants. Until next time.
Welcome back to Immediatos. We have Vincent here, my brother-in-law, who is a pastry chef. He's going to be showing us a nice fall dessert, nice light dessert, and Alex is back with us, and she's going to show us a nice wine. Pairs really good with your dessert or your event that you're going to plan out, your dinner, whatever you're going to do. He's awesome, so pay close attention. Okay.
How you doing? My name's Vincent. Today I planned on doing something simple, something quick that you could do a day or so ahead of time. It's just involving some fresh berries, whatever berries you can get, fruit, whatever you like, and then make a quick simple syrup with some berries in it and strain that, and you have a fruit broth, and then a quick mousse. All it takes is a little heavy whipping cream whipped up with some powdered sugar and some of your fruit puree folded into it, and that's that. And then I like French toast, but I like French toast for dessert, so I want to serve my mousse and berries on a warm French toast with strawberry broth and berries. So that's it. The first thing we do after we make the simple syrup, and you see that here with the berries, strain it, and what we strain is what I add to the mousse, pureed up to get the mousse, so we don't waste anything. We're going to take a little bit of that, throw it on our warm French toast, which everybody makes French toast. I don't need to tell you how to do that. Just load up some of these fresh berries all over the place.
That looks so yummy.
It doesn't have to be pretty. If you have time, want to make it look good, you can make it look good.
Now the mousse, how did you make the mousse? For those who don't know how to make mousse like me.
This is just a quick mousse. I just got a pint of heavy whipping cream
Okay.
and a little bit of powdered sugar to taste. Whip it up by hand. It takes forever. Or if you have a KitchenAid, just put your whip attachment and whip it up. A little bit of sugar at a time. Taste it. Get your sweet preference. Me personally, I don't like any sugar at all in my mousse because I like the natural sweetness of fruit or whatever. But to each their own. And I like to spice it up with, raspberry liqueur or strawberry liqueur or something. Cause liquor's just better in any dessert, I think. And it's very easy, very simple. And a simple syrup is just equal parts sugar and water. And just bring that to a boil. Throw your fruit in, whatever your fruit is, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Let it boil up. Reduce it down, turn it off, strain it. That's it. You have a jelly. Add to your whipped cream that you prepared earlier. Whip that up real good. And that's it.
Now the
Pretty
French
simple.
toast, just a regular piece of bread.
Regular piece of bread, or like me, I'm a fat boy at heart, so I like to use everything with all the good stuff.
Butter.
I used croissant, day-old croissant,
there you
split it in
go.
half, and
Good
then with my
idea.
egg mixture, I just add a little bit of orange juice and vanilla bean to kick it up a little bit to another level, and then fried that up, and like they say, the rest is history. As you can tell, I tasted a couple, in my day, so trust me, it's good. I have one that I prepared already. It looks much prettier.
definitely.
And
That's
the key
okay.
is that your warm berry broth, be it strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, whatever, is warm.
I always say the messier the better anyway. I like
course.
messy sandwiches. I like messy, messy, messy. And Alex has a great wine here she's going to talk about that pairs really well with that.
I paired the berry miso with Villa Rosa Moscato d'Asti. It's from the Asti region in Italy. It's bright, it's fresh, it's fruity. Anytime I have a fruit-based dessert, I love pairing it with Moscato d'Asti. And I love the d'Asti ones. It comes from Italy. It's from the Asti region, so they just taste a lot fresher. And I'm Italian too, so I'm partial to them.
Can't go wrong with
You
Italian.
can't go wrong, especially at Immediato's. So we'll enjoy.
Bon appetit.
We're going to go to a commercial break right now, and then when we come back, we're going to taste this delicious meal that Tony's got prepared for us. We're going to try our wines, and then we're going to go into our dessert, try our wine with that too. So we'll see you in a few
Don't
minutes,
wanna miss
okay? All right. Welcome back to Cooking with Immediatos. We are now on to our pasta. We have Vincent here with me because we're in the real restaurant world where you never know what's going to happen, so we switch spots a little bit. So Tony may join us in a little bit, but we put our shrimp into our Mediterranean tortellini. I'm going to be plating up some tortellini and then putting on the rest of the stuff on top, and Alex is going to talk to you about the wine that we're going to drink with it. Great pairing, so I'll let you take the stage.
I selected La Bastarda from Tuscany. It's 100% Pinot Grigio. This one, they call it La Bastarda, and there's a big guy with a tutu on it, because this wine is fat, it's luscious, it has a lot of body to it, and it pairs very well with the Kalamata olives, with the shrimp, the saltiness in there. So that's why I selected this. It's very versatile, but you'll be surprised that this wine actually has a lot more body than some of the other Pinot Grigios. Enjoy!
So what we're doing, we're just plating up here, and I don't know if you're going to get a shot of some of our diners eating some of this wonderful dish. We're going to get some shrimp on there, get all the you definitely want to get all the juice onto your dish, because that juice, the white wine and the olive oil, the rosemary, the olives, that all is what makes the dish, definitely.
There's more shrimp in there than
And then
everything else.
also, we always have to have a little bit of cheese, so I don't know if Nicole wants to see if anybody wants to do cheese, or Alex wants to see if we want to do some cheese. We have 12 diners tonight, so I'm trying to count as I go, but that doesn't always work out.
We need our one with no shrimp.
And then the one with the no shrimp is under the heat lamp. So this dish is a great dish that you can make yourself, or you can just give us a call and have us make it. We do it for catering. Holidays are coming up soon, I
Very
know.
popular catering item.
Holidays are definitely coming up. We're going to be making dishes for everyone that doesn't want to cook or doesn't have any time to cook. We're here for that. We have a website, immediatos.com, so if you want to check that out. We have a express catering if you're not into the whole full service thing. You just want to come pick it up and then go ahead and go and then do it yourself and act like you did it. We won't tell. We can do that for you as well. Make it real easy. Just put it into your own dish and just say that you cooked it. It's always good stuff. So we are going to go ahead and
Let us have your headache.
get this out to our diners and let them try it with their white wine. And then when we come back, we are going to let everyone try our dessert, and we'll find out from everyone what they think of our wonderful meal here that we're making for you. One more? Okay, we need one more. I'm not a very good counter. Apparently I don't know where Canada is either, so I guess that doesn't matter. If you watched the last show, I kind of did a geography flub, so I never
All right.
said I was a brain surgeon, but I'm very
Montreal,
personable.
Quebec, Canada, it's all the same
That's
thing,
for
right?
sure. And if you don't want to do shrimp in this, you can do sausage, you can do chicken, you know, whatever is your thing. Some people
have
don't like
broccoli.
shrimp.
You can even go the tofu route if you're vegan,
Oh
vegetarian.
yeah, definitely. Tofu will be great.
good thing.
Okay, one more. Okay, one more. One more
We
no
also
shrimp.
do one more.
I'm sweating.
We also
Okay.
have done this dish where we had garlic parmesan sauce instead of just like how we're serving it today.
Yep,
to
we
make it a little
talked about
different.
that
It's really
earlier.
good.
That cream dish is amazing as well. I mean, basically it's the same thing. You just add a little bit of Parmesan cheese and heavy cream to it, and
Garlic, a little more garlic.
a little more garlic. Okay,
Nothing
I'm
wrong with a little
sorry.
more garlic.
I don't know, Tony makes it, there's enough garlic in it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to a break, and then when we come back, we're gonna go to our desserts, and then we're going to see how everyone is enjoying our meal. So we'll see you in a few minutes, okay? Thank you.
Hi, down here at Willie Farms. I'm located on Route 13. Everybody should know where that's at, and everybody that doesn't stop here needs to start stopping here because this guy stops here nearly daily. Hi, Tony. How are you?
I'm well, Tim. How are you? Good to see you again.
And when you talk about Tony, of course, cooking with the Immediatos, and that takes place at your where?
Our bistro on Main Street in Middletown, 299. Me and my wife shop here probably, I'd say, 5, maybe 6 days out of the week. I get all of our fresh produce from here. If you look over here, Chris actually grew all these out in his fields, and we use these for different things in applications in the bistro and doing different, eggplant Napoleons to the eggplant parms. I mean, you come here, you kind of get lost because there's so much to choose from.
And when you're talking about that, I'm looking at the ripe tomatoes, local grown vine tomatoes right here, and look at the size of these babies this year. And then not only mention the cooking stuff and everything, but I want people to understand produce, man. When you talk about that, you got to talk about your fruits and all that. I mean, holy cow.
It's a one-stop shop. I mean, you have, like I said, you can build your sandwiches, your vegetables, your fruits. I mean, you look around here, you kind of get a little overwhelmed because there's so much, but that's what makes it creative, because you can just start grabbing different things and create your own dishes, beans if it's fruit or vegetables.
Yeah, and it's all here. Once again, this is Willie Farms located on Route 13. I don't care what you're looking for. If you're looking for vegetables, fruits, and produce, it's all here. Not to forget about the deli and, of course, all the plants and everything else. But I want to come down here, Tony, because I love this area down here.
It's great. I mean, you can get a little bit of everything depending on the season. There's all kinds of decor we use for the restaurant, even the house. I mean, you got everything from candles to fixtures to
very seasonal
everything.
too. They set it all up, not to mention the plants and all that and everything else. Thank you for your time down here.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, Willie's Farms, once again, located on Route 13. Be sure and visit it. It's got everything. Plants, we forgot about the plants. Until next time.
Very good.
It was amazing. It was absolutely wonderful. I would definitely order it from the restaurant.
Everything was delicious. Did we expect anything else?
Of course not. Hello, it's from Immediato. It's always wonderful.
You want a good meal, you come here. It's consistent, it's delicious every time. That's no joke.
Nice family place to come. Good food, good friends, good fun, good time.
You'll toast to that, I'll toast to that, we'll all toast to that.
And thank you for joining us again, folks. Jennifer is passing out our berry miso dessert to all of our guests this evening here at Immediato's Bistro. Again, the dessert that we're serving tonight is a croissant, orange vanilla French toast with a raspberry mousse and macerated berries with a warm strawberry broth. Very good, very light. Good for the winter time. You can also do it in the summer, any time of year. It's all good. And I'd like to just remind you, we started off tonight with Chris from Fromage and some cheeses, and then Tony and Jen and myself did our Mediterranean tortellini with shrimp here in the bistro. And then we finish up with dessert paired with some of our favorite wines from Italy, and it was a great night.
So what does everyone think of our wonderful story? It's okay now, baby. Awesome, baby.
Pretty good?
Very good.
And not too heavy, right?
It's absolutely perfect.
When you take a bite of the dessert and a sip of the wine, it's like sweet.
I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. It's perfect. Definitely some good stuff.
That's what we aim to do.
Next time you come in here to eat, you're going to ask for this dish. We might not have it here, but we'll try to whip something up for you. We have all kinds of desserts that are in the bistro. I'm sorry.
But this is delicious.
What do you guys think? Good. And you guys back there, how are you doing? You good? She's excited. No words to describe how wonderful it is here in Immediato. It's good.
Good way to end dinner.
So now, who's going to get home and make this dinner and this dessert? Raise your hand.
We're just gonna come back
I know you will. I know you will.
You better put it in the case.
We better put it.
I'm gonna bring it to you.
We do a parfait.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. I'm
similar.
gonna make dinner for you one night.
Okay.
Okay? I'm gonna make this dinner.
We want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you guys for watching us. Come see us here at Immediato's from our table to yours.
Yours. Hope to see you next time.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.